Hi, my name is Sandeep, and this is Closer Look. Take a game, any game, and increase the difficulty on it. Would you be okay with restarting a level over and over again? Now, take an adventure game and remove all the button bashing and hit and hope approach to fighting most video games are known for. Well, it would appear that you're on the right path to a Hidetaka Miyazaki video game. His approach to video games that require a steep learning curve with oblique systems has allowed him to develop some of the most iconic video games in recent years. It's a simple system really. Create a game that requires you to meticulously time your attacks and look for openings in opponents, but also develop a setting and lore that complements the style of play and the characters that inhabit the world. Therefore, you have now created an atmospheric video game that achieves success through both gameplay and narrative. Uncompromised difficulty can be frustrating, but it's a Miyazaki game's best trait. Each of Miyazaki's games challenges the player from the beginning and forces them to adapt and to learn from the style of play. The player isn't spoon-fed a tutorial for each enemy they encounter. They have to experience it themselves with very little direction, and the games only get better with each new release. Unlike the Souls game's static enemies, Bloodborne's enemies wander throughout Yharnam, and it is up to the player to decipher patterns and recognize enemies early on. Failure to do so will result in you repeating the same area over and over again until you get past it. Miyazaki's games also do not rely on a lot of backstory and cinematic narratives. The games are rich in lore, but you can still feel lost in their worlds through your nameless warrior's journey. Where Hideo Kojima relies on his cinematic style approach to storytelling, Miyazaki does it through the world and characters he has created. Take a look at this. Here is a dragon, and here is your character in Skyrim fighting the dragon. Skyrim tells the player that the dragons are returning, and only you can take down this stereotypical dragon. Now, here's a dragon in Dark Souls. The dragon here is designed to evoke fear. It's a monster that symbolizes the slogan of the game, prepare to die. Make no mistake, it's an enemy that the player can overcome, and it's pretty easy to defeat the gaping dragon in Dark Souls. But you wouldn't think so when you see the dragon slowly coming out of the water. You're not told that this dragon is menacing. You are made to feel that it is, through the atmosphere that Miyazaki has created. So if you create a difficult to get into game and expect the player to learn about the lore and story of the game through its settings and characters, how do you create an artistic masterpiece? You do it by putting the two together. And in Miyazaki's approach, fine detail is what makes his games stand out. By challenging the player through gameplay and evoking atmosphere and emotion through his fantasy worlds, Miyazaki creates video games with interactive storytelling. Thank you for watching this video and taking the time to subscribe to this channel. If you have any suggestions for games that you would like for us to look into, please write a comment down below. Until next time, happy gaming.